shake your hands and good luck.
So Joe Joyce in the red corner and red shorts for the British Lionhearts, then Oleksandr Usyk for the Ukraine, blue corner, blue shorts with a yellow stripe. You can clearly see that Joyce has a height advantage, he has a reach advantage, he is the heavier man. And those could be the key characteristics that give the Lionhearts a chance, a shot at defeating the Olympic champion. Just like Lomachenko, the last time Usyk was in London, he had an Olympic gold medal placed around his neck at the XL Arena. But the young man that he's come up against in the shape and form of Joe Joyce could cause the upset of the evening and could give the Lionhearts the win here tonight.
Well, Usyk will have done his homework here. He knows he's in against a very fit man indeed in Joyce. And he knows also that he's up against someone who's much heavier than him. So it might be a case of on the back foot and the movements and keeping that gap and distance and trying to outbox Joe Joyce. I think it would be a major risk if he stands toe-to-toe and tries to have a war with Joyce against the heavier man. So I'm expecting Usyk to hit and move and try and show us why he's an Olympic champion with those skills that he's got.
Well, the boy from southwest London has travelled to the East End tonight. And can Joe Joyce settle the nerves? 1 minute down of the 3 in the first round. Both boxers still sizing each other up. It's going to be difficult for Joyce working against Usyk, the southpaw from the Ukraine.
Yeah, Usyk very sensibly, look, not getting involved, staying centre, staying off the ropes. Knows he has to work in the spaces of the ring. And Joyce's problem here is going to be closing that gap. He's against the southpaw. The right hand's got to travel further to the target, especially if the southpaw sits back, which at the moment Usyk is doing that, and that's why Joyce is just falling short a little bit. He's got to move into range a little bit more, get the feet closer.
Once again, it becomes a battle of the feet as the orthodox boxer looks to get inside the southpaw's stance to put in the punch. But believe you me, the moment that Usyk allows Joe Joyce in close, those big punches will hit the target. Usyk will know it.
Usyk is actually boxing very sensibly here, Nick. Look, as soon as he hits the ropes, he moves. Good shot from Usyk as well. That left hand is in and out. This is clever boxing from the Olympic champion. Not getting involved at all. It's horses for courses at the end of the day, and he knows that by boxing at distance, that's the way he's got to box Joe Joyce.
Trying to close the angles down, Joyce. Looking for the uppercut as well as the straight punch combinations. 20 seconds left on the clock in the first round. Evenly matched in the first so far.
That's better from Joyce. Got to get to his man. He's actually got to target the left hook more than the right hand here. Joe Joyce, as he throws that right hand, needs to finish on the left hook. Usyk's got that right hand a little bit low, but it's a good round, I think, for the Olympic champion. I think he took that round.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds up.
Well, Usyk.
Round 2.
Takes the first round. All 3 judges had Usyk the better of the 2. So, a little more urgency in the work here now. And Joyce catches Usyk and knows it. Change of tactic from the British Lionheart.
Better start to the round from Joe Joyce. The corner have said to him, get on that front foot, close that gap down. He's just got to keep that right hand a little bit higher as he's walking forward, because he keeps walking on to the straight left of Usyk. Keep that guard up, Joe, as you're going forward.
Oh, there's no question that Joe Joyce has got the bigger punch here. Look at the look of grimace on the face of Usyk. He's feeling those punches from Joyce, but he must keep the guard high when he's moving forwards.
Yeah, the right hand of Joyce is a little bit too low, so as he's coming forward, then he's open to that left-hand counter, and that's what Usyk is looking for. Just peering through the gloves, looking to land that left hand. There it is again there. What Joyce has got to do now, Nick, is double up the jab. Double jab, it's a very difficult combination to actually defend against. Double jab takes him into range with the feet, and then throw the right hand.
Stop! Stop! Time!
Oh, he's lost his gum shield. Time out at 1 minute 40 in the second round. Usyk immediately turns to his ring to get a little bit more information. Lee Pullen, let's have a little bit more of the same, his words to Joe Joyce.
Yeah, I think that little break in the action there will have suited Usyk a little bit more, to be quite honest. That's better from Joyce. He's got to up the tempo, up the work rate here.
Come on, Joe Joyce, keep them going.
And again, whip that right uppercut through. There it is there. He's definitely going to catch Usyk. Better from Joe Joyce.
And Usyk's looking for a fight here. And Usyk, if he loses his control, loses his temper.
And this is where Joyce has got a chance, because, yeah, you're right, if he loses his rag here, places the crowd, he could become a little bit more ragged and open.
Looking to try and get that uppercut through the guard. Not quite as effective in that combination than the previous, but Joe Joyce still looking... Oh, good shot there from Usyk.
Yeah, and that's because Joe Joyce has got to keep the right hand higher. Just a simple mistake. He's just losing focus as he's coming forward. And there's that left hand again from Usyk. Keep the guard up, Joe. See, as he's coming forward, Nick, there's the right hand. It's too low. That's why he keeps getting caught with the straight left.
Just a few seconds left. A very good finish to the second round from Usyk.
Yeah, a terrific round there from both of them.
Usyk. So Joyce needs to take this one. Otherwise, Ukraine will go 3 up and will be favourites to take this 10th match of the World Series of Boxing 3-2 and beat the British Lionhearts for the second time this season. Come on, Joe Joyce, see if you can pull this one out of the fire.
I remember speaking to Robert McCracken in the week, the head coach, and he said to me, when Joyce fights Usyk, he's got to concentrate also, Richie, on actually defending and blocking the shots as he's coming forward. And he's absolutely spot on, because as he's coming forward, he's just dropping that right hand and he keeps getting caught. So McCracken was aware of that. We've tried to drum it into Joyce, but the heat of the moment, that's when you've got to think as a fighter in the thick of the action, and he's just losing focus of his defence as he's coming forward, Joe Joyce.
Struggled a little with the southpaw stance as well as of Usyk. As Joe Joyce. But don't write him off just yet. There's a good left hand, straight combination. Usyk does well to keep out of the corner. He's been on his feet since the start of this bout. Good jab work here from...
Great jab. That's better stuff, Nick, from Joyce. Usyk has just stepped off the gas a little bit here, and that's allowed Joyce to score with that jab. I think there's been a slight change of tactic from Usyk here. He's starting to come forward a little bit more. He's trying to counter-attack. He's trying to actually beat his opponent to the shot, and he's an example of that. With those fast darting attacks that he's doing, he's beating Joe now to the punch, but that's bringing him into range, and that's why Joyce is catching him here and there.
Well, the Ukrainian in blue, a much lighter, more agile, quicker boxer of the two. But believe you me, if Joe Joyce can put one of those big right hands on the chin of Usyk, it could so quickly turn his way. Just under a minute left in the third round. This is a better round for Joe Joyce.
Yeah, Usyk is tricky, isn't he, with the movement? Joyce is actually struggling with the movement of Usyk. That's the problem. If he was to hold his feet a little bit more, he's got good head movement. He avoids shots. That's why he's an Olympic champion, remember? See how he's coming forward now? He's actually trying to, again, beat him to the punch. But he's taking more risks in coming forward, is Usyk.
Still working here. Joe Joyce for the Lionhearts. Methodically working away with those combinations. He's blocking a lot of those punches from Usyk. That's what he's been working on.
Yeah, slightly quicker to the punch, isn't he? There you go, there was an example there. Just beating Joe Joyce to the shot. A good performance from Joyce in that round, but again, Usyk there, just slightly the quicker.
So Joe Joyce needs one of those big punches to try and stop this fight now. This is the last bout of the 5 on the card here at the York Hall this evening. Into the penultimate round. The Olympic champion, Oleksandr Usyk, winning the first 3. Will he change his tactic again now, Richie, or will he now just try and keep Joyce at bay?
I think he's gaining in confidence a little bit more here, Usyk. I think he knows that Joyce hasn't quite got the technical skills that he has got. He's trying to beat him to the shot. But I'll tell you what he has got. He's got plenty of art and he's got a good engine, Joe Joyce. He's as fit as anyone here tonight. And he'll probably be the fittest super heavyweight that Usyk will actually meet. Extremely fit. Got a great engine, Joe Joyce. And let's not forget, Nick, that Joe Joyce isn't even a podium boxer yet. He's not even in the podium squad. He's being looked at and he's performed fantastically in this tournament and he's performing well here again against an Olympic champion.
He only took up boxing in his early 20s. He's only 27. No more than 5 years experience. His learning curve has been really quite remarkable in the pro ranks of the WSB. And as you quite rightly say, Richie, he's given an Olympic champion a real run for his money here tonight.
Yeah, Usyk now on the front foot, targeting that right hook around the low left hand of Joyce. There it is again, and starting to really go to work now is Usyk. He's making Joyce punch, and he's actually slipping, and then he's counter-punching. Counter-punching on the front foot here, Usyk. Oh, clever little tactic there, Joyce. Turning to southpaw. Oh. Well, there you go.
So to southpaw, but getting a huge left hand in return from the Olympic champion, former world champion. And again, 2, 3, 4 punch combination from Usyk. Well, not a ticket left in the house here this evening. And possibly this is the reason why. This has been an absolutely hard-fought but brilliant fight from start to finish. The master and the apprentice, but my oh my, there's Joe Joyce looking to end his apprenticeship pretty soon.
Yeah, Usyk's starting to hold his feet a little bit more now, Nick, because he's trying to draw the lead from Joyce. It's important that Joyce, when he throws, he must hit the target. Usyk's looking for that big shot. He needs his opponent to lead and miss and be sloppy, and then he'll catch him with the counter. It's important that Joyce, when he punches, he hits that target.
Well, another good round for
So
Usyk.
1 round to go tonight. 1 round to go.
And the way.
The Ukrainian fans already beginning their celebration And they brought two of their finest to London this evening, and the second of the duo, Oleksandr Usyk, has given a superb display against the Lionheart's Joe Joyce.
Yeah, just got a box at distance now, Joyce. Doesn't need to be throwing shots and missing the target and then leaving himself open. But again, the footwork, the speed of his opponent here, Usyk. Oh, lovely, lovely boxing. And a good response there from Joe Joyce. That's better.
Well, Usyk starting to leave himself a little more open as he comes forward in this fifth round. Nice straight right hand there from Joe.
Again, though, Nick, I'd just like to see him throw the double jab, double that jab up a little bit, rather than the single. You see, Usyk is coping with the single shot. He's just slipping from side to side, and he's looking to land that left-hand counter as Joyce throws the single shot. So double it up, that'll give him more problems. Oh, lovely little right up on the inside there from Joyce. That was better. Usyk getting confident now as he's coming forward, but making mistakes himself and leaving himself more open.
Well, showboating from the Ukrainian, but Joe Joyce just holds his form, sticks to the original game plan. Uppercut has been effective for Joyce in this fifth and final round.
And I'll tell you the difference here, Nick, also. I mean, Usyk, he won his Olympic gold medal at heavyweight. So again, he's got the speed of a lighter man. He's not a fully fledged super heavy. This is the super heavyweight division. But Usyk has carried that speed from the heavyweight division, and it's just been a little bit too much for Joe Joyce in terms of that beating him to the punch. Oh, lovely combination.
There's that speed that you're just describing. And again,
look how low the hands are from Usyk. He's actually just luring in. He wants Joyce to throw. Joyce, clever, don't just throw and be wasteful.
well, counting down now from 15 seconds in this fifth and final round. And Usyk has got this one. The Olympic champion. Joe Joyce has done the Lionhearts proud here. There's the bell. Respect from both boxers. Joe Joyce's unbeaten record is gone, and Usyk continues to shake the world every time he boxes in London. It was the Olympic gold last August, and here today it's the win in the WSB, and it's also the bout win that gives the Ukraine Ottomans a 3-2 victory over the British Lionhearts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. All three judges have the same scorecard by way of 50-45 for your winner, and representing Ukraine Ottomans, Oleksandr Usyk. A fine effort from Joe Joyce, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what a magnificent match this has